Welcome to the final installment of our four-part series into Bryan Johnson's quest for longevity. So far, we have examined his scientific methodology, million-dollar experiments, and detailed daily protocol. Today, we will complete the analysis by looking at perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Johnson's work, how he is translating his personal pursuit into a business model. Let's dig into something fascinating, how Bryan Johnson turned his extreme longevity research into a business. But this isn't your typical health company story. Instead of just selling products, Bryan's created something that's changing how the entire health industry thinks about transparency and ethical business practices. First, let's understand what blueprint his company actually sells. They offer precise meal packages that exactly match his longevity diet, a thoroughly tested supplement stack based on years of personal experimentation, his famous nutty pudding and other precisely formulated foods, carefully sourced ingredients like his special olive oil that meet exact standards. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Bryan takes an unusually transparent approach to his business. Take the blueprint longevity mix. For example, this is a drink designed to deliver supplements in liquid form, created in a specialized laboratory. While you can't make the exact drink at home, it requires lab-level processing. He publishes every single supplement and its exact quantity in the mix. This means you could theoretically take all these supplements separately if you wanted to. The drink itself exists mainly to make taking these supplements more convenient and potentially more bioavailable, not to hide some secret formula. The same philosophy applies to his nutty pudding. He doesn't just sell it, he publishes the complete recipe online. You can make it yourself if you want to source all the ingredients. This level of transparency extends to everything he sells. The financial model. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Bryan claims Blueprint operates at break-even margins. While these numbers aren't public, and we should acknowledge this, there is compelling evidence supporting his approach. He already has substantial wealth from previous ventures. Product pricing aligns closely with raw ingredient costs. The extreme transparency suggests profit maximization isn't the primary goal. He continues investing heavily in personal experimentation. Many protocols he develops never get commercialized. The business strategy. Analyzing his revenue model reveals a sophisticated approach that's fundamentally different from traditional health companies. Instead of creating dependency, he is betting on convenience value proposition, quality control advantages, time-saving benefits, laboratory processing capabilities, economics of scale in ingredient sourcing, ethical implications. This business model raises interesting ethical considerations. Full transparency enables independent verification, no information asymmetry between company and consumer, freedom of choice between buying and DIY, clear separation between experimental and commercial protocols, all research citations provided for independent review. The bigger picture, looking at the evidence, it becomes clear that Blueprint isn't primarily a profit-driven venture. Consider, first, he is only commercializing the accessible parts of his protocol. Second, million-dollar experimental treatments remain personal research. Third, all information is freely shared. Number 4, the business model prioritizes transparency over profit maximization. And number 5, resources are continuously reinvested in research. The ultimate validation, look at the more extreme experiments like the million-dollar gene therapies. These never make it to the product line, suggesting the business truly is a byproduct of research rather than the main goal. What's particularly fascinating is how this approach is reshaping industry standards by proving you can run a successful health company with radical transparency. Bryan's potentially creating a new standard for ethical business practices in the longevity space. The marketing genius behind the movement. Looking at Bryan Johnson's approach to building his brand, we are witnessing marketing brilliance perfectly adapted for the modern era. He is systematically building the influence and community, but with the crucial difference from typical influencer marketing. Everything is backed by data and radical transparency. His journey from tech entrepreneur to longevity pioneer has created a unique narrative. While he claims his primary goal isn't financial gain, we need to examine this more carefully. The reality is more nuanced. Bryan appears to be pursuing his genuine passion for longevity while simultaneously building a sophisticated business operation around it. The thought experiments he's developed, like the zeroth principle, serve both as philosophical frameworks and brilliant marketing tools. They help people understand complex concepts while simultaneously building his brand's intellectual foundation. The real value proposition. A common criticism of Bryan's approach is whether such an intense focus on health optimization is worth it. Critics ask, is this kind of life worth living? But this misses a crucial point. The goal isn't just extending lifespan, it's about maximizing your health and vitally right now, today. Think about it this way: when you are operating at peak health, everything in life becomes more enjoyable, your mind is sharper, your energy is higher, and your capacity for experiencing life expands. While most people won't and shouldn't adopt Bryan's more extreme experiments, his core message about health optimization is valuable for everyone. This is where Bryan's business model shows its true brilliance. He has essentially created a spectrum of engagement. At one end, his extreme personal experiments advance the boundaries of what's possible. In the middle, his products and protocols offer practical solutions for health-conscious individuals. At the basic level, his content and philosophy promote general health awareness. The ethical framework. What makes Bryan's approach particularly interesting is its ethical integrity. Yes, he claims that he is building a break-even business, but even if he was building a profitable business, consider the alternatives he could have used to build it. He could have monetized his findings through patents and proprietary formulas. He could have hidden his protocols behind expensive paywalls. He could have made exaggerated claims about his products. Instead, he has chosen radical transparency and evidence-based claims, even when it might reduce potential profits. Final analysis. Bryan Johnson represents a new model of entrepreneurship, one where personal mission and business success are fundamentally aligned. He is pursuing his goal of radical life extension while building a legitimate business that helps others optimize their health. While his personal experiments might not contribute significantly to peer-reviewed science, his approach to commercializing research findings makes cutting-edge health optimization more accessible to the average person. The key insight is this: Bryan isn't just selling products, he is creating an ecosystem where commercial success is directly tied to helping people live healthier lives. If he makes money in the process of democratizing health optimization, knowledge and tools, that's not just acceptable, it's actually beneficial. It proves that ethical, transparent business practices can succeed in the health and longevity space. The ultimate validation of his approach isn't just in the products he sells, but in the paradigm shift he is creating in how health businesses can operate with complete transparency, evidence-based practices, and genuine value creation at their core. What do you guys think? Is Bryan onto something with this open source approach to longevity? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating topics like this one. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I will see you in my next video.